All right, guys, welcome back to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews. Today, I thought we'd have a little fun. I'm reviewing the GEYA Zircon Series. This is reference number 678139. Now, when GEYA reached out to me and offered to send me a watch to review, I quickly ran over to their website and I realized these guys are pretty heavy in the Richard Mille Homage segment of watches. So I thought, send me one because I want to see how good this thing is for $599. So before I tell you what I think about it, let's jump into the specs on the GEYA Zircon. Starting with the case, obviously you're getting an all stainless steel case coming in at 46.5 millimeters. So this is definitely a larger wearing watch. Next up is lug to lug. The Zircon comes in at 51 millimeters. Then moving on to the case thickness, you're coming in at 16.1 millimeters, followed by lug width, which is 22 millimeters. Next, the crystal on the Rainbow Zircon is sapphire, and if we flip the watch over, you're also getting a see-through case back that still offers you 50 meters of water resistance. Moving on to the crown, you're getting a standard push-pull style crown that I found easy to wind and set the time. It's also signed with the GEYA G logo. When we take a look at the movement, GEYA listed as a double-sided hollow automatic hand winding movement with a plus or minus of 10 seconds per day and a 60-hour power reserve. Now, I put the watch on my time grapher briefly and I got a beat rate of 21,600 running at plus 9 seconds per day, which is pretty good. Now, I don't know the manufacturer of this movement, but in my opinion, I think it's probably Miyota. Basically, the way it was winding reminds me of a Miyota movement, but I can't guarantee that. All that aside, I think it performs very well to be plus or minus 10 seconds per day per their specifications. Now, moving on this dial, it's completely skeletonized with the G logo at the 12 o'clock position, then the word GEYA at the 3 o'clock position. Now if we move down to 6 o'clock position, we can actually see the exposed balance wheel. Now between each hour marker, you get the rainbow gem set pattern that completely surrounds the inner dial. Then just outside of the rainbow inner dial, you get a much larger, colorful zircon case. Moving on to the strap options, the model that GEYA sent me came with a stainless steel bracelet and a red and black rubber strap as well. Now starting with the bracelet, I found it to be done fairly well with solid pinned-in links and a butterfly clasp. The quick release system is nice because it allows you to change from the bracelet to one of the rubber strap options if you choose. I also like that GEYA gives you a pretty good pin removal tool that allows you to size the bracelet just right for your wrist. So specs out of the way, what are my thoughts on the GEYA Zircon series? Well, to start, it's pretty impressive how much you actually get for your money. I was surprised how large this box is and the fact that they give you a pretty good sizing tool, 2 straps, a little moon man in there. I thought that was pretty neat and pretty well packaged. Now, unfortunately, I've got small, skinny wrists, so this is a watch really suited for medium to larger size wrists, just like the Richard Mille are. But the overall feel of the watch, and especially the dial detail, was better than I expected for a homage style watch. I'll be honest, when I took my macro lens out and I focused in on that rainbow bezel, I was surprised by the detail. I wasn't expecting much. I was like, well, $5.99, how are they going to make each one of these individual gems stand out? I thought they did a really good job. Now, I wish they would have used screwed-in links on the bracelet rather than pinned links, but that aside, if you're entertaining a Richard Mille homage style watch, I would definitely check out GEYA. Now, of course, the rainbow dial is the most blinged out version, but they've got tons and tons of different options over on their website. I'll put a link to their website in the description, but guys, let me know, have you entertained a Richard Mille homage watch or just any other homage out there? Talk about it in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews.